Hi everybody! Here I am in my home recording studio trying to figure out how to make a video so I can do a reading lesson with you. So this is my third attempt, so I'm hoping that third attempt will be successful. So we are going to start Unit 7, which is past, present, and future. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to watch our building background video. So I'm going to pause for 1 minute. Okay, let's listen to our building background video.
Past, present, and future. The world is changing every minute. People change over time. Ideas and daily life change too. Technology that was new in the past may seem old today. Technology that is new today may seem old in the future. We study the past to find out how things change. Why is the past important?
In this unit, we are going to answer the question, why is the past important? And in the video, it says, it's important to see what was in the past, can see what we're doing today and why. Now, we're going to read a book. And we're going to look at the book first, and we're going to decide, is it fiction, is it make-believe, or is it nonfiction? Is it a true text where we might learn some information? And we're going to look at the title right here, School Days. And then when we're trying to decide if it's fiction and nonfiction, we look to see if there's photographs or illustrations. And right here, I see 2 photographs. And under the photographs, I see a sentence or 2 under each photograph. Does anybody remember what we call those? You're right, captions. So if we have photographs and captions, we know it's going to be a nonfiction text. Now we're going to learn about the past, present, and future. And if I look at these photographs, they look like they're old, they're black and white, there's no color. So I think our text is going to begin about learning about the past. So let's read. Long ago, many children were unable to attend school. Their families needed them to work in factories or on their farms. In the 1800s, many schools consisted of 1 room. And let's look down here at this photo. And here it says on the caption, some very young children didn't get to go to school. They went to work instead. And it said long ago. When you hear the words long ago, that means that they're talking about the past. And right here, it has the date in the 1800s. Now we're in the year 2020. The 1800s were more than 200 years ago. And that is in the past. Now we're going to come over here. It says one teacher taught children of all ages reading, writing, and math. Students dipped pens in ink to practice their ABCs. They learned poems by heart to recite to the class. Poor schools just had a few old books and no heat. Wealthier schools had new books and stoves. Let's read the caption under this photo. In a 1-room schoolhouse, the younger students sat up front and the older ones sat in the back. All right, so let's think about some of the key details that we learned reading this text. The first thing I remember reading is that not all children went to school. Some kids had to work instead of going to school. And then under here, it tells me about what the classrooms were like. And it says, one teacher taught children of all ages. So that means students that were in 1st grade all the way maybe to 12th grade had the same teacher. And then it said they dipped pens in ink to practice their ABCs. So they had a pen and they had to put the ink on the outside of the pen to get it work. And they had to learn poems by heart to recite to the class. Does anybody know what the word recite means? It means you learned it and you shared it out loud with your class. And then it said some schools had no heat and few books, while wealthier ones had a stove. Oh my goodness, we don't have a stove now, do we? No, they used the stove to heat the classroom. Now we have a heater and air conditioning for when it's hot to keep us cool. Let's look at these photos. Oh, here's a girl. This girl looks like she could be at our school. She might be in the library. And she has a book and she has a tablet. Now let's look. And over here, oh my goodness, look at, there's a camera and there's a student on there. Oh, I can't wait to read about that. Schools have changed a lot since then. Today you have classes for each grade and libraries full of books. You can use modern technology like tablets and whiteboards to learn reading, math, and other subjects. You can even use the internet to discover new things. All right, so now we're talking about today, the present, right now. And it sounds like how we are at school. We have classes for each grade. I only teach first grade. Other teachers teach second grade, third grade, and we do have libraries full of books. And in the classroom, we had a lot of books too. And you can use modern technology like tablets and whiteboards. And you remember using those. We use the tablets for Imagine Learning at centers. And we love to use our whiteboards to figure out math problems and write our sight words. And you can use the internet to discover new things. And right now, you're using the internet to learn at home. So that sounds like what we do today, just like they do in the book. And down here in the caption, it says, today, many classrooms have technology that helps kids learn and makes it fun. And hopefully, not everything can be fun, but I hope during the day that you do some fun things on technology. Let's go over here. Schools will keep changing. In the future, the books you use will probably be on your laptop or tablet. When kids are too sick to come to school, robots will help them be there in the classroom. With two-way video, even when kids are at home, they won't miss a thing. Wow, they're talking about the future. It says right here, in the future. So we might not have books like this girl has right now. They might all be on the tablet. And look at this. This is very exciting. Another detail. If you're sick, say you have a sore throat, and so you can't come to school because you don't want anybody else to get sick, you could be on video so you don't miss anything, but you can stay home and stay healthy. That would be really fun. All right, so in this book, School Days, we learned about past, present, and future. All right, let's think about the classrooms. Let's think about how they learned. Okay, in the past, they used pens to help them write. And then in the present, we use tablets and whiteboards to write. And then it says in the future, we'll probably be using our laptop or tablet. So we're learning, the kids learned in the past in the classroom. We're learning today, and we'll be learning in the future also. Let's think about what the teacher is doing in the classroom. In the past, there was one teacher for many grades. In the present, there is just one teacher for one grade. And it looks like maybe in the future, it's one teacher for one grade, but even if you're sick, you can still join in your class. Okay, now that we've talked about that, I am going to have I have assigned you on Benchmark your consumable, and it's called Let's Go, Go, Go. So I'm going to move the screen to the consumable, and then I'll tell you what you need to do for your assignment. Okay, you're going to go to the assignment on Benchmark that's titled Let's Go, Go, Go. And you're going to look at your consumable, past, present, and future. Let's go to our table of contents, and we're going to find Let's Go, Go, Go right there. And what page are we going to find it on? 4. So I'm going to go to page 4. Oh, here we go. Past, present, future. Here's some telephones. This looks like this is in outer space. All right, so here we are. You're going to read Let's Go, Go, Go. And you can have the computer read it, and then you can read it afterwards, or you can take the challenge and try to read it first. But don't forget, the computer will read it for you. When you're done, you're going to find all the words with the long O sound. And let's listen. Let's go, go, go. What word did you hear? Go. So go has the long O sound. All right, when you're done reading it, and you've found the words with long O, you can just say them out loud or write them. I want you to find 2 ways that people traveled in the past. So reread this part and you can write them down or just tell whoever you're learning with. Then after you read the whole thing, your job is to write about one way you go, go, go. What way do you travel now? And here's a word bank. Is it car, rowboat, river, carriage, horse? And you can write about a way you travel that's not in the text. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to be looking to see who does their work. I can see when you're finished on Benchmark, and I will let you know when I see that you've done a great job. All right, do your best.